Say hi to YouTube, everybody. Say hi to YouTube. That did not go as planned.
You boys like Mexico? Yeah!
Well, we're doing a Grom video. It's probably apparent that I've gotten kind of crazed with the Grom these days. So what we're doing today, and I know like my consistency is way worse than it ever has been, and I kind of bounce around a lot doing different projects at the same time and trying to film them all at the same time. So we're gonna try to knock this one out in one go. So been working on the Grom and I've been riding it a lot more than anything else. Like I ride the Grom to work almost every day. I don't work on hardly either one of my cars as much for financial reasons, and this is fun. It's easy and it's fun. So anyway, I've been doing a lot of wide open riding and going to work and back, and with the intake and the exhaust and everything else, it's running lean at around 8,000. And if you watch the other videos, you know everything that's been done to this one so far. And I don't like it running lean. So since we're planning on doing a big bore, I've got the PCX150 Injector. Humongous shout out to Daniel Lockmer at Moped U here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. He's been super awesome. He's been answering my 1,000 questions, my dumb questions. Even when I picked up the injector from him tonight, I sat there and talked to him about his BMW Dakar and his Honda Shadow and his Jasmine's Rebel, and now he's made me want a 250 Scrambler. Thanks a lot. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. It's supposed to be super simple. Two 10 millimeter bolts to remove the cap that holds the injector down, unplug it, pull it off the fuel line, put it all back together, and hopefully after I reset the computer and I do a little bit of tuning, we can kind of dial in the fueling a little bit. So I'm going to set the camera up. I'm going to grab my trouble light and set it down here. We're hopefully going to be able to knock this out pretty quick. I've already taken a shower. I don't want to get that dirty. It's not that hot in here tonight. Let's whoop this one out. So obviously I've already removed the air box because I've got the Camaro intake, and I really doubt that people that will be swapping this have a stock air box, and the people that do will be few and far between. So this is obviously where I'm going to work on it from. Otherwise you're going to have to go up underneath the cowling. So these are our two little 10 millimeter bolts right here that we need to get loose and without burning my hand on my light or busting any more knuckles than I still have broken from the last weekend. It'd be kind of funny if we could actually do all of this in one cut, which I highly doubt. So I'm going to have to set this down at some point to actually pull this off that little tiny fuel hose. The one thing I've learned really quick about this thing is almost everything on it's actually kind of cute. Hold on, I have to put my hand in the way here. There, can you see slightly better what I'm doing here? Maybe. Maybe not. It's a difficult position to get to in my big stupid arm is in the way. So well, there's that. So to disconnect the injector, it's like every other little plug. Yeah, I am going to take my hand off here. Well, don't tell me that just pulls out. Does that really just pull out of there? No freaking way is it that easy. Let's see if I can get two hands on this here. Can we see that at all still? Well, there's a little baby injector. Let me go get the new one. Oh Lord. Okay, so this is the PCX150 injector. It is part number from Honda 16450K36J01. If we can see that. It's got these cute little plugs on it. For the sake of everything holy, I'm gonna put these little plugs on the old injector. To protect it, just in case this doesn't work to our liking here. Nice and easy. There's no way that was actually that easy. Okay, well, clearly this won't work the way I want it to, because nothing I've ever done works as smoothly as this just did. Literally nothing. If this actually functions the way it's supposed to, I'm buying stock in Honda. I might end up buying a Honda Civic one day just because of this motorcycle. I'm admiring the lack thereof of I'm throwing that in there. My lack thereof chicken strips. What, an 1/8 of an inch? It's not bad. For this being the first motorcycle I've ever actually ridden, but just much less owned. And to be perfectly clear, it is like midnight 30 while I'm filming this. I was watching Starship Troopers and just got an ounce of motivation, and I thought, oh, screw it. I'll go and throw this injector in it. We still need to reset the computer, which we will do imminently. I'm kind of determined to do all this in one cut now. Make sure we get these back in. There. I want to recheck our connections. I am shocked at how well and quick that went. So the next step, bear with me, everybody. I've got a quite crammed garage. As we can see, Emily's Grom is not in here now. She has since taken it home in preparation for her husband to come home. Since we've been doing work on hers, she's excited and wants to show him. Alright, I'm gonna grab a Phillips. It'll probably be the quickest way to do this. I'm still staggered. This is probably one of the first how-to videos I've done where I don't have to cut it or really edit it. So go us. In the light of Carol Baskin. Oh, that's cute. This is where it'll all go terribly wrong. And there we go. Battery is unhooked. So we can see. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute, put some tools away, things like that. I'm gonna rehook this. And that will be that. I'm also gonna step down a colder plug. I'm gonna go to a 7 heat range instead of the 6 that's OEM. See if that helps a little bit, but we're not gonna film swapping a plug. That's a 5/8 spark plug socket and 30 seconds. So we're not gonna film that nonsense. It's a single cylinder air-cooled motorcycle. It's not a lot to do on that. I put the old injector in a little parts box, and how do I end this out? Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Ideally, we will have a ride video at some point in life, but I don't know why I haven't done one yet. Usually when I ride, I'm not really thinking about you guys, no offense. I'm kind of just enjoying it, hence the tag. But I mean, that's kind of where we're at with this thing. We'll see what it does. My 170 VBK is still on back order, but we're waiting on it. We're gonna get it one of these days. And this is a video that I had filmed up, but it's been over so much time because I've been trying to get it right. I never really did it. Was the controls on this thing, and I think my new grips, and I do have the Pro Taper pillow top grips, and my new bar ends, and I've got a new throttle tube coming in. So anyway, that's what we're doing. That's what we're up to, and that's all we have time for. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you guys back for an actual ride on this thing and report back, but that's really beside the point. Y'all aren't here to see how it does. You're here to see how to switch that. So there it is. Past the apex.
Mark?
Shout out to Ian for driving me. Say hi, Tyler.